Our next session is malignant lesions of the skin. The biggest thing to know about malignant lesions of the skin is don't shave to do a biopsy. Don't shave. Don't shave to do a biopsy. Because the major determinant of survival in someone who has melanoma, the major determinant of who survives in someone who has melanoma is thickness. Do not shave to do a biopsy. Let's look at this skin lesion. Very darkly hyperpigmented, somewhat irregular borders. Darkly hyperpigmented, somewhat irregular borders. Look at this lesion. Hyperpigmented here, irregular borders, not smooth and round and even. This is not smooth, round, and even. Also, some parts are really dark, some parts a little lighter. It's irregular. It's not symmetrical. It's longer here and thinner here. It's very dark in some places and is not so dark in other places. If it's growing in diameter, that's the worst thing. It's not symmetrical. It's asymmetrical. That's evil. That's a little evil. Its borders are irregular. It's not smooth and round and even. That's evil. Irregular borders. The color. The colors are not irregular. It's darker at some points and lighter than the others. Oh my goodness, the diameter. If it says diameter is growing, that's the biggest evil. How do you tell crescendo evil? Crescendo evil. Asymmetric. Irregular borders. Abnormal, irregular colors. Diameters enlarging. Ah! Don't shave. Here, let's look at the picture again. It's thinner here and longer here. It's not regular borders. It's dark there and it's lighter there. Irregular colors. The only thing that you can't tell from this picture are whether or not it's growing. Melanoma. This is how you know it's going to kill you. If it's symmetric, round, and smooth, it's not that big a deal. Biopsy it and remove it. Squamous cell carcinoma. How do we know that this is squamous and not melanoma? Because squamous cell carcinoma causes you to be less hyperpigmented. Squamous carcinoma, you'll notice a very hypopigmented, pale-skinned guy. These are actinic keratoses here that became squamous cell carcinoma. Squamous cell carcinoma, like all skin cancers, biopsy it, remove it. Biopsy it and remove it. Biopsy it, remove it. You see that shiny stuff there? Shiny like a pearl, 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 shiny like a pearl. Basal cell carcinoma, shiny like a pearl, shiny like a pearl. Basal cell carcinoma, shiny like a pearl. Biopsy it and remove it. What's the chemotherapy for basal cell and squamous cell? And the answer is there isn't any chemotherapy for basal and squamous. How about radiation treatment for basal and squamous? Radiation therapy for it? For basal cell squamous? No, are you crazy? Radiation is what caused it. This is skin cancer. You can't radiate something that was caused by radiation. So you can't use radiation to treat something that was caused by radiation. Biopsy it and remove it. Our next slide, Kaposi sarcoma. Kaposi sarcoma. What's different about Kaposi sarcoma? What's different about Kaposi sarcoma different from the others? There's a sort of a reddish tone to it, because Kaposi sarcoma is different because Kaposi sarcoma is almost unique. It's cuboidal epithelium. It's got blood oozing its way. It's almost vascular. It's cuboidal epithelium with blood oozing its way through. It's cuboidal epithelium with blood oozing its way through. It's cuboidal epithelium with blood oozing its way through. Kaposi sarcoma. It's got blood oozing its way through. Cuboidal epithelium, KS, blood oozing its way through. Kaposi sarcoma, blood, cuboidal epithelium, blood oozing its way through. Cuboidal epithelium, KS, okay? The biopsy is generally not necessary. It's going to be HIV positive people with less than 100 T cells, usually less than 50, and the single biggest therapy for Kaposi sarcoma is to fix the underlying HIV. These lesions that you see here, if you have a person who's HIV positive, there will be a person who has low T cells, and if you treat them with antiretrovirals, the Kaposi's sarcoma will resolve. It will vanish, disappear as if it was never there. It's a miracle. Those antiretrovirals and poof, man, protease inhibitors cures cancer. And why is that? Because Kaposi's sarcoma is caused by human herpes virus 8. It's caused by human herpes virus 8. If you fix the immunosuppression, the T cells rise and they stop the infection. If you fix the immunosuppression, the T cells rise and they fix the infection. If you fix the immunosuppression, the T cells rise and they fix the infection. If you fix the immunosuppression, the T cells rise and they fix the infection. You fix the immunosuppression, the T cells rise and they fix the infection. Kaposi's sarcoma, AIDS, low T cells, fix the HIV in terms of malignant lesions.